So the first Osho Zen card I have for you is inner voice. Wow. So some of you guys might be feeling your inner voice. Really seek out this month a clarity and harmony within yourself. So there's sense of harmony within yourself, feeling whole, feeling stable and connected to your higher self, your consciousness, to God, to angels. So there's a sense of you guys that are thinking about this. You're thinking about your inner voice, using your inner voice, thinking about what's best for you and what's going to give you harmony within your life and in your situation this month. The next card we have is the burden card. And so this is pretty much talking about feeling like you have a lot going on this month of March, feeling like there's just a lot of burden within something here, because this is pretty much in the actions you take this month, things you're doing. So everything that seems like you're doing this month is really putting a heavy load on yourself. So it might be a need for you guys, and it could have to do with this work situation, that people are putting a lot of the work on you, Cancer. Maybe Cancers for some of you. I call you guys the caring Cancers, because Cancers sometimes are overly caring. Not overly, right? But you may lose sight of and maybe take on too much, and it's going to be, might be too much for you to handle. Not that it's too much for you to handle, but too much for you to take on. And it's not fair, because we do have other people here. All right. So you might be wanting to leave a situation behind. It's too much for you, or you're thinking about, how can I make this situation a little bit more harmonious? How can I make my situation equal? Maybe share the work around others, or speak up for yourself. So some of you guys also are needing to use this inner voice to speak up and speak your truth, and tell people how you're feeling about the workload, how you're feeling about how you're feeling that you're taking on so much, and that these other people are most likely putting this upon you, and it's not really yours to take. So we do need to sometimes do that. Speak our truth. The next card we have is friendliness. This is what you guys might be feeling right now. You might be feeling something having to do with friends, and what friends mean to you. A true friend, though, this is a true friend. Somebody will stand by you, somebody that you can be with, somebody who will be with you for forever and stand by your side. So again, it could be something to do with your work situation here, because this is all about maybe you're second guessing what a friendship is within your relationship this month. The next card we have is trust in reverse. Some of you guys might be having a hard time right now taking that leap of faith, taking that plunge into something brand new and unknown. Maybe you guys are thinking about leaving a work situation or a project or a business that was started with other people, or even if it was just your own self, but you're thinking about maybe leaving your clients and going somewhere else, or taking a chance with something really new. But you guys might be feeling that fear of not wanting to change, or afraid that it might not be working. You might be feeling reluctant, is what it's saying. You might be feeling reluctant because things might be feeling a little bit too comfortable for some of you. Like you don't want to, leave what you currently have, even though it seems to be a little bit unfair and things aren't working out. There may be this sense of loyalty from yourself or something like that. But anyway, there is a need maybe for faith to come into play this month for your situation. Okay, so let's get into your reading here. The center, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is this beautiful earth energy. This is, long-term stability, long-term stable energy. And this could be you, Cancer, but it also could be somebody else. It could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. It doesn't have to be any of those either, but this is an energy here surrounding you that's talking about not really focusing on a new beginning. There's a lack of focus. There's a lack of initiative. There's a delay in bringing something forward that could be really worth something within your life financially, like a business, starting a business. starting something that you can really build long term and bring financial stability with. So there is a lack of that right now, and it could be obviously also that somebody's declining an offer. Okay, somebody might not be accepting. This could be an offer that is not accepted by you, or the other person is not accepting your offer. When it comes to maybe this work situation or a situation, maybe they're not accepting it. Okay, so we'll get some clarity on that. In the recent past, we have the Nine of Swords. This is somebody that's had a little bit of issues with sleeping, or if it wasn't sleeping, then they were having a little bit of issues with some worry that's been haunting the mind, keeping you up, keeping your mind worried. So there's been some thought here from somebody or a situation that has been a little bit bothersome. So there's obviously something that you're wanting to figure out, resolve, or change within your life to make it a lot more harmonious. And that's our first card right here. It's talking about, of course, that wanting that peace and harmony in your situation, and trusting your inner voice. This is also about trusting your inner voice, you guys. I mentioned earlier that it could have been you need to trust in a new situation, but it could be just you needing to trust your inner voice to speak up and be free of what it is that you have to say. Okay, so what's coming in right now for you is the Knight of Swords. The King of Swords here. This could be an air sign. It could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aries. Not an Aries, a Libra or a Gemini or Aquarius. This person is going to be coming in with the truth. They are going to want to speak to you. They're going to want to provide you with some information that you may need, or that's very important for you. And you can trust this information. And it could be a male or female, but this is a male here coming in. This person's got a lot of information and communication coming towards you. It is truthful information, so you can trust it. And what's crossing you this month is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is crossing you. So there might be a little bit of obstacle this month with this, with something to do with being successful, being acknowledged, being promoted, being recognized for what it is that you do and contribute to, or how you do your job, or how your input to whatever this possible project is here. Your input, it's not being recognized, or somebody's having a hard time recognizing it. Okay, it's like you're waiting to be recognized, or you're waiting to be promoted, or you're waiting for something to do here with the next level, and it's just not coming in yet. Maybe it could have something again to do with this Nine of Pentacles that's not really focusing. They're not really focusing maybe on what you're contributing to, or vice versa. This reading can go, of course, either way. It's you or the other person. We have the Hangman in reverse, and this is what you really should be. This is your advice card for the month, and what you should be really focusing on. And so we can't force ourselves to learn a lesson, but it is in reverse. So it's talking about already learning a lesson, not having to force yourself, of course, to be. But it's saying stay focused on the fact that you're now coming out of a time where you were stuck, but you don't have to be stuck anymore. And the message is you don't have to be stuck anymore, because you've already learned what you needed to learn. So you can trust yourself at this point. There is no need to take on all the burden, all the job responsibilities, or everybody's hardships, or everybody's shortcomings. It's not your responsibility. So for those Cancers out there that are doing that, this advice is telling you that you're not stuck. There are options, and you don't want to repeat the same mistake, or you don't want to repeat something. Maybe if you have done this in the past and you don't want to do it again, this card is reminding you that you've already learned what you needed to learn. So it is time for you now to get unstuck, guys. It's time for you to get unstuck. It's time for you to start doing something differently now. How exciting. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups here. So again, it goes kind of good with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, which kind of talks about some kind of disharmony, some kind of time where things aren't going smoothly with other people from your past even. Some of you guys are wanting so badly to turn this situation around with these friends or these people you work with, or this project that you've been working on with others. It looks like you're really trying to put a lot of work into this. You're really trying to hopefully turn it to a positive situation, because it looks like these people are friends that you care about, or friends that you really have known for a long time. Okay, so how you see your situation, Cancer, is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Another earth energy goes well with this Knight of Pentacles. So some of you guys are going back and forth with starting a new way of business, or it's almost like you've been going back and forth in your mind about it, or you've been going back and forth with an offer, or you're just not focused on it right now. But you're seeing your situation as the Queen of Pentacles, a very stable, secure person, Virgo, Capricorn, or Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, or gosh, I'm really out of it. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Sorry, you guys. This is a male or female, and it definitely talks about stability, financial stability as well. But it also talks about sharing. It talks about being secure within yourself. Either this is financial or emotionally, or both. But feeling secure with who you are, and therefore being able to offer and share that to others. So either you're feeling that you are that energy, or you're somehow trying to bring that energy forward, or somebody's coming to you to help you start this a new beginning, or help you with this work situation or friend situation, project. So you have two people coming in this month, this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Swords. They're both going to be extremely helpful to you. Again, this one could be offering you advice. This could be a mother figure. This could be a mother, father. It could be just two separate people. They're both coming in to help you. In your environment, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is somebody within your situation, around you, influences around you. So it looks like there is a need for somebody either to make a decision. Some of you guys you're waiting for somebody to maybe make a decision, and that decision will affect you. You might be waiting on a promotion. You might be waiting on some financial offer to come in for some help. Again, we have this card here, but there's somebody else here, possibly. Let's clarify. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Cancer? Why is it here? Others of you, people are just trying to keep it together. They're trying to manage things as they can. And we have the Two of Rods. So again, this is kind of a very an energy that's kind of like unstable, unable to really put a foundation down, unable to really make decisions right now for the future, because you really don't know what the future, what you're going to be able to do yet for the future. So yeah, somebody needs to make a decision here with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Rods, telling me that there is a decision that needs to be made, or it has to do with the future. And somebody right now may not be able to make any plans because they're barely making their life, they're juggling things back and forth, barely making things meet as it is financially, or their time and energy as well. So your hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Cups. So you guys are really hoping that you are going to be the Nine of Cups, full of satisfaction and happy and fulfilled in your situation. And others of you are afraid that it's not happening. You're afraid it's not going to come forward, or you're afraid you may not be able to manifest that. But you definitely have some help here with people coming in. The outcome we have is the Queen of Swords in reverse. And this could be another air sign. So it could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, male or female. And she's a little bit upset. This could be you, Cancer, as well. She's a little bit scorned from something. Why is the Queen of Swords here? She may be a little bit upset right now. So she might be not in her best communication skills. She may not be communicating in a fair, honest manner, or within her truth. Maybe she doesn't know what she wants. Maybe she feels that she wants to cut you out, or cut people out of a situation. So somebody may be considering counseling or firing somebody within a job situation, or not communicating anymore because there's too much unpleasant emotions involved. Or this person is the person, this Queen of Swords is the person causing all this imbalance within this friendship or work situation. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Cancer? Queen of Rods. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Cancer? So this is a fire. This could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy. This energy of just wanting to be successful. This is somebody who knows exactly what they want. They're very successful at what they do. They're very attractive because they're just so confident, and they pretty much get what they want, and they go after it. They're not afraid of hard work. They're not afraid of doing what it takes to get it. And so this Queen of Swords, it might be negative towards this other person. Let's get another card. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Yeah, so there's a lack of fulfillment in love. There's a lack of fulfillment in love here. So the ones of you that this is not a work situation or several people involved, it could be just you and another person that you're dealing with. And this is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it doesn't have to be a female, it could be male, but this person's a little bit bitter right now, and they're kind of negative. They may, like I say, they may be not speaking at all, or when they do speak, they're kind of cold-hearted, and they're kind of more interested in their own benefits in things. So, or not really telling the truth, or giving any help as far as the truth anyway. Because it looks like they're very unsatisfied in love. They're very unfulfilled, and therefore it's difficult for them to be their normal, focused, honest, truthful, energy. So it's kind of turned a little bit negative towards somebody. Could be this person right here, this Queen of Rods. It could be jealousy going on here because this person is very successful, very outgoing, and ready to do what it takes, and they're capable of it. So it could be something you and this other person, there could be 3 people here, you and these 2 people. So that looks like to be the challenge, the situation here. Somebody wants to move forward and take action, and maybe the other person does not. And it's resulting in a lack of satisfaction with somebody in love, unable to bring forth satisfaction and love within a situation.